Welcome, everybody, to Sonderling Inc., episode 26. I have some players. Let's start at the bottom of the list today.
I'm Surtur playing the Kobold Ranger called Grunt.
I am Voska, playing the High Elf Vergeros.
I'm Inter. I'm playing the human rogue called Holgold Wolfswip.
I'm Holocall, playing the human fighter called Holocall.
I am Easeborn, playing the goblin wizard, Striggs.
All right, so last time, since we just did a dungeon crawl, I'm just gonna do a quick summary. So the players were seeking information about a mysterious person or creature seen at a site to the south and west of where they were. And they came upon a town destroyed long ago, filled with... I keep moving you forward for a reason, Eastbourne. Came to a town full of undead. Investigating around a little bit, they found a collapsed ceiling entrance into a now buried temple. Entering the temple, they fought a bunch of wights and a wraith and some other stuff, got their butts handed to them, but succeeded, decided to go back to the ship for the day, came back, proceeded to hand the butts of the undead that repopulated the entrance to them, and moved along down the corridor, finding a magical trap upon the floor. They avoided it through the clever use of a item that Horgold had on hand, and decided to explore to the end of the hallway, opened up a room, and surprised a clay golem. Upon seeing the clay golem, they went, and that is where we ended last session. So we will go ahead and straight roll for initiative. Golem sees a little dragonling, and everything else, we'll figure out what's going to go on from there. Hollock has that. Just roll initiative from here. Can I just roll? In it. There we go. Haha. Okay, so Striggs has an init of 7. Golem has an init of 6. Horgold has an init of 13. Vidros has an init of 13. Alright, and apparently I was playing this wrong. Horgold and Vidros, you guys get to choose who goes first. Just argue amongst yourself.
You can go first.
Yeah, I go first.
Okay. So we have... There, everybody gets to go before that guy gets to go.
Isn't it normally the one that has the highest dexterity that goes
In previous
first?
versions, that was true. In current version, it is you just decide.
Okay.
I just learned that recently.
I just learned it today.
All right. So, Grunthos, you are up. There is a large man made of clay in front of you. It is a construct, which I believe is one of your favored enemies. So just remember that for your rolls. And yeah, you're up.
Cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. It is so marked. I don't think it gets a roll for that, so.
Does a natural 20 hit?
I didn't see your roll. in the window? I didn't see a roll in the chat.
Me neither.
Something went weird. I mean,
Just a test roll.
okay, charisma. I saw a charisma roll.
Yeah, that's for testing.
Okay, I see those from Grunthos.
No. Oh.
There you go. That's a natural 1.
Yep, I've got the spread. First roll, natural 20. Second roll, natural 1.
I didn't see the natural 20, so we're going to go with a natural 1, unfortunately. So, you miss.
And I stab again.
And you stab again. That's a hit. Doing...
8. The extra 1 does not apply because it's not hurt.
Alright. Alright,
But you can add 9 damage from 2 from Hunter's Mark and 7 from the spear bonus.
okay, so another 9 damage.
Yup.
Alright,
And I'm out.
It is singed slightly, and the like fire from your spear like bakes the clay in a very thin shell that immediately cracks and shatters away. After Grunthos, Halakal, you're up.
How is the lighting?
The spear, Grunthos' flaming sphere is giving you some light. You have a torch.
I still have the torch. Okay, I
Yes.
didn't write that. Okay. So, one-handed attack. 1 moment.
Uh, 19 hits for 14 damage. All right. And 22 hits for 10 damage, so 24 total.
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
You also get D. I don't know that I told you, but just like why did you? Oh, you get an additional D6 on each of those damages to for the wind spear. It would be air damage. What's wind? Because no, it's lightning damage for the wind spear. Yes, so it's an additional 1d6 per hit of lightning damage. So another 4. All right. Oopsie. All right. So after Horgold, you're up.
Go with stealth. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Move a little bit, and I'll sharp.
Okay. Sure. Go for it.
Don't think a 6 hit.
A 6 would not hit. Also, I didn't see a 6.
Yeah, me neither.
What? You didn't see it?
No.
No, it's not showing.
Try rolling it again.
I'll roll something else first. Try to see if it then shows up.
That showed up.
Okay, then we go for the sharpshoot again.
There you go. So 4 misses.
Don't have advantage, right?
Do not have advantage to my... You snuck. If it doesn't perceive you, does that give you advantage?
Quickly looking it up.
The answer is if the answer is yes, then yes, and you would have hit.
don't think so. Let's just continue. If I have not,
Okay.
I will look it up for later.
Okay, sounds good. After Horgold, Virgeros.
I'm going to do a firebolt and warp it towards him. You see my roll?
Yep, that is a crit.
And 6 plus 7.
So 13 total.
Yes.
Okay. Any other actions? Otherwise, continuing on.
Yes, I'm going to move a little bit back again.
All right. Striggs, you're up.
Yeah. Do I see minicular line, or can I shoot around my friendlies like this?
You can shoot around your friendlies. You can see kind of a little bit of the creature, enough to hit it.
Yeah, I'll just move up a little bit at least.
Yeah, you can see it better there from there.
And I'll cast Chromatic Orb at it.
Okay.
With fire damage.
Does it get a
Seems that
save?
seems- No, it's an attack roll.
Okay.
And it's a critical fail.
So your chromatic orb, what type of orb did you throw at it?
Fire.
All right. So your orb manages to slip past between Grunthos and Holocaul, and then like the creature lifted up its arm to punch Grunthos. At the same time, the orb just flew underneath it and splashes into the back wall of the room behind it. And then it gets to go. So it gets to do 2 slam attacks. So first slam attack, you guys here hit the wall in front of Hollock as it swings its left arm into the wall, and Hollock, the wall kind of shatters, and you get pieces of like rubble and stone blasted kind of into your face, but it doesn't actually damage you. But the wall is now open enough for it to leave, and its other swing goes at one kobold. 28 to hit, which is a natural 20, which does hit. So it does how much damage? So I know there's an easy way to do damage from that. Doing 26 damage. Roll a DC 15 Constitution save, please. So you take 26 damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount.
Got it.
This reduction, and for your purposes, this reduction lasts until removed by the Greater Restoration spell or other magic. So I think just sleeping is not good enough. All right. That was its turn. Grunthos, you're up. It just punched you real hard.
That it did. I will grovel, cower, and beg.
I'm going to say that doesn't work against a non-intelligent construct. And you would know about constructs enough to know that that wouldn't work, so I'll let you pick a different action.
Just stabby.
All right. 15 hits.
$20 damage.
Holy buckets. Okay. Fair enough.
I think.
The thing screams silently when you hit it.
9, actually 19, so one less.
Okay.
damage.
26. Yeah, that'll hit. 10 damage.
16 total for that attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is looking in pretty poor shape at this point. Pieces like chunks of clay are falling off it to the ground. And Hollick, you're up.
Stabbing it is.
Holy buckets, Batman. All right, that hits. Total of 16, 22, 24 damage.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that was a solid blow. Like, the thing has a hole in its chest now where the lightning from the spear pierced it through.
But it's still alive.
Oh yeah, it's not a living thing. It doesn't care about a hole in its chest.
Stab it again.
20 not yet. That on the other hand. So with a final blow, this thing kind of turns. It's like it was a moving, not living, but active thing, and all of a sudden it's just a pile of earth that just kind of collapses to the ground in front of you. And we are currently out of combat. So you guys can see into this room. It's completely covered in mud. There's not much actually on the floor itself. When the tree, I keep calling it, when I call it creature, when the golem collapsed, it kind of splooshed a little bit, and just the entire inside of this is covered with this, like red clay.
Can I use prestidigitation to clean the room from the clay?
You absolutely can.
I'll help him with it.
So you guys spend 30 seconds or a minute, probably less than that even, of just cleaning this room. It's just an empty room. There's nothing on the floor or ceilings. There's a pile of used to be magical clay that is now just clay organized neatly into the corner. Would make good potter's clay, I suppose, but nothing otherwise special.
I guess he's healing.
So
I'm casting Cure Wounds level 2 on myself.
So your hit point reduction is not increased.
No, but my current is.
Okay, that's fair. I guess I can't see what your hit points are currently, but all right.
So, what are we going to do, guys?
You guys disposed that quick. Do you still want to get to the other door on the other side, or rather not?
Yeah, I'll do an investigation on the door to listen if something is behind it.
Roll investigation. You hear nothing.
I don't trust it.
I'll try to open the door.
Roll sneak for me, please. Ooh.
Are you like fully opening it?
You open the door. You think you're being very, very sneaky. And hold on. Layer, that layer. Back to that layer. You think you're being very sneaky, and another clay golem, which was standing. You can tell its Persian shape is facing the wall. Two eyes open up in the back of its head, and a mouth opens up beneath it and screams silently at you. And the thing turns toward you without turning around. It just its features invert, and it rumbles towards you. We're gonna be going back to the top of the order after it gets a little quick move, but no actual attacks, and it is now at the door. Grunthos, you're up.
Move there. Is it close enough time-wise to be able to move my hunter's mark?
No.
Cast hunter's mark.
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, it wasn't the immediate from one to the other. So, all right, cast Hunter's Mark. It is now marked.
And I forgot on the last golem, but I won't. On this, I get advantage.
Right, because you're standing next to a friend.
A friend is standing next to the same creature.
Yes. Also, it is a favored enemy.
Which I don't get any bonuses for in combat.
Ah, I didn't remember
I
what
have
all it
no
gave you, so.
I have no idea.
13 misses. You have advantage, so an 18 hits. Total damage?
18?
All right. Hall, you're up.
Oh, still same procedure, I think. I stab it.
All right. Stabby.
Or
That-
not.
That you almost can't miss, but somehow you manage it.
I try again.
Mm-hmm. Roll a 2. That's all it takes. Oh yeah, that hits. Easily hitting it. So 16 damage.
Yep.
All right. Horgold. This thing is suddenly in your face, and it looks like it wants to reach out and touch you.
Yeah, I disengage.
Okay.
Reaction.
Sure.
A little bit startled, but I'll cast True Strike on him.
Okay. So you have advantage on your next attack.
Yeah.
All right.
that's it.
I think that's all your moves, Vergeros.
I heard they really like fire, so I'm going to hit with Firebolt again.
You're sorcerer, right, Vergeros?
Yes.
You can don't feel like you have to, but you can burn sorcery points. I forget what they're called, to do things like speed up a spell, so you can cast more of things in the same round.
Yeah, right. But I haven't. I looked at it, but I'm not really into that yet.
Okay. It's not super critical right now. It might be later. Just letting you know.
Okay.
25 definitely
We'll have
hits
to read up
for
on-
18 fire damage. He doesn't get a save, so he just takes 18 damage.
Okay.
All right.
That's the end of my.
Yeah, you can just barely see him from there.
I can see
Me?
a little bit.
After
gonna move.
Striggs, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit up so I can decently see it.
Yep.
And I see a little bit behind him, like the square right here.
Yes.
Then I will be casting something interesting. A fireball. 3rd level. It's no save. Well, it's a deck save. He gets half damage if he makes it.
Okay. So he gets a dex save at. All right.
20-foot radius.
Sure. That is
So
5, 10, 50.
here.
Hey, there's nobody in that spot. D20. minus. You said Dex save.
Yep, dex save. Oh, my spelling is off as well.
Wow.
That's
Well-
not. No, it's you did. It's something went wrong because it's taking the first two. Nothing else. It's not actually a roll.
Okay, let's try this again. Nope. Oh, is it need to capital D? Nope.
It's K1. Keep
Oh,
K1.
keep one. Thank you. I
Well,
rolled the same.
make
All right, so
it.
DC 14. He does not save. He takes 31 damage.
Yep, fire.
20-foot radius.
Yes,
Five.
kind of. No, but it's like from the wall. I have the furthest
from the
point I
wall.
can take.
So I'm gonna say that hits the square between the kobold and the fighter and the rogue, but not actually hits anybody.
Lucky shot.
It's a circle. It's not a
Yeah.
square.
So that's my ruling. Let's go. Its turn. So again, it slams its fist into the wall, and Hollick, you are covered with more rubble. You're completely dusty now. Like some stones fall down around you, doing no damage, but the thing is now free to swing its other arm at you, actually, and slam does an 11 hit.
No.
Okay, missing you. Grunthos, you're up.
Stabby, stabby.
20 hits. Tell me total.
27.
Really? Okay. You guys do too much damage. I should take away some of your stuff. I'm kidding. Anything else, good sir?
Did you see the second attack?
I did not. I only saw this fire spear damage part of it.
Why doesn't it show when I do critical hit?
I don't know, good sir.
What do you mean? Did you make a critical hit?
Yes, I did.
18 hits for sure.
Oh, we couldn't just add on the 9 from the previous Spearfire and Hunter's Mark damage for 15.
15. All right. It is looking very put out by all this that you guys have been doing to it, and very sad. Its face is very, very sad as you've turned most of its chest into porcelain. Holocall, you're up.
Stab it again.
Go ahead. Yeah, does 15 damage. The porcelain you apparently went right through the middle of the chest. The thing shatters into just tiny bits of porcelain, and it is now quite deceased. Just do that. Ha!
Nope. The closest thing you're gonna get to sentient construct is Iron Seekers.
Yeah, they're yeah. All right. So we are out of combat. Yes, you don't have to feel bad. There is just shattered porcelain in a giant pile. I mean, the pile of porcelain is like 6 feet high by like 4 feet wide, sort of thing.
Same as before, prestidigitation to clean it all up.
All right, you guys clean it up, and there's now an organized pile of porcelain in the back corner of the room, and we'll just go ahead and delete that. Inside this room, there you can see The golem was standing. Actually, it was it was standing in this corner here. When it came towards the door, it crushed the desk. The wood was rotting and just kind of falling apart anyway. So the desk itself is just kind of falling apart, or was kind of falling apart. So there's just basically shards of wood left. Along the back wall, there are some filing cabinets. Inside of them, you find, like, if you were very generous, think may one time have been paper, but that's being very generous. It's just kind of a wet slump of material at the bottom of each of the drawers of the filing cabinet.
Can I use presentation to clean it up and try and read if anything is possible to read after that? Decipher.
You would take something a lot more powerful than prestidigitation. Something like a restore spell, or prestidigitation. You could clean it up to use it as paper again, maybe.
Can I ritually cast detect magic and see if there's any magical things in the room except for the clay?
Sure. If your friends are willing to give you, I think it's 10 minutes to do
10
that.
minutes.
Yeah, sure. You spend some time, and there is nothing in this room that reads as magical except for just the remnants of iron you see that was powering the golem.
Since I can't read it, I just toss the papers over my back and just not interesting.
Yeah, you kind of hear a blip when it hits the floor and just kind of spreads out in a gross pile.
I move out.
All right.
So, where do you want to go next, guys?
Next door.
Down the hall.
All right.
I'll go check the door for traps and listen at the door.
All right. So give me an investigate roll, please. So a few moments of listening at this door, you can hear very, very faintly through the door, like just barely, the sounds of possibly a man. You're not 100% sure, just muffled, like almost talking sounds. And every once in a while you hear a strange type sound, but you're not sure what that is. You don't recognize it at all, but it's very, very faint. You basically have to close your eyes and kind of ignore your friends moving around behind you and everything else. Very faint. You see that these doors they're not closed and latched, similar to how this door was here. They open towards you guys, and they look to be kind of weighted to swing back closed once they have been opened.
I share that I hear some faint noises, or silent noises behind there, like a man and something else. I cannot really decipher it. So maybe it's good time to get ready, and I'll open up the door and you guys storm in.
Won't you join us then?
Approach?
All right. So upon opening the door, let's see. Measurement tool. Can somebody from the point of the door? Well, no, probably you can't. Yeah, give me a 30-foot radius ish, because that's about how much the torches. So most of the room, really. All right. So revealed areas going to be basically like that. Those of you without dark vision see that upon the door being open and looking into the room from the light of Hollock's torch. Those of you with dark vision can see the rest of the room, basically.
Yes.
So there are 2 doors along the left-hand side of this room with some barrels near one of those doors. The barrels look to be in relatively good condition. You're not sure exactly what's in them, but there is a moderately strong smell of rotten fish in this room. You're not sure if rotten as in bad or rotten as in it's fermented, like Sturstrumming. Can't think of the right term, right name. Yes, that one.
I
But-
share the information about the doors with the rest of the party and about the barrels as well. so I
Right.
can see them.
So along the bottom edge, or to be south edge, so north is top, south is bottom. Something is left, and the other one is right. Along the bottom, you guys see 2 doors as well, although one of those is a larger set of double doors. And in kind of the corner of the room, you see a small single door. And in the right part of the room, you see debris and stuff from the collapsed ceiling in the other room, so you can see where like dirt and stuff has kind of piled into this room. And thank you. So along the east side of this room, there is a pile of dirt and rubble and stuff. Looks like it's from where the ceiling collapsed in the next room over. And this room is fairly empty. You guys see a set of like there's dust on the floor here. You see in the dust on the floor, you see a fairly regular set of like path of cleared off dust from this door towards the doors you guys are in. You also see very much fainter a set of like single set of footprints going this direction, but there's a very strong, well, actually coming from this door, those of you who have dark vision, from this door as well, going towards the north. You see footprints leading out of the room on the left. The dust on the floor here is fairly well settled.
Do I recognize the footsteps if they're from humans or shoes or?
They are the right size for human-sized beings, but other than that, there's not enough detail.
I'll move in and go check
I'll move
behind the
in.
pillars.
All right, can I have everybody post their passive perception into the chat, please? Okay, Grunthos. As you come into this room, you hear faint sounds from the west. The doors that go into that area are not very well, like they don't seal very well, and you can hear what Horgold was describing before, like somebody talking or possibly chanting maybe, and every once in a while you hear a type sound. You don't recognize either thing though.
I whispered to the party that maybe we should start whispering instead of talking.
Does anybody here have Abyssal as a language?
Nope.
Just a second.
All right. So nobody recognizes the sound, other than it would make a very good, like, you're thinking, man, that would be great with a strong guitar backing it, possibly yelled.
I'm going to try to sneak up on the door and the sounds are coming from.
All right, give
Sorry.
me a stealth roll, please. Yes, it is recognizable as language. Boy, Grunthos, that's okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do. Pop that out. Put it up there. Okay. So you sneak up to the door. Nothing. As you get close to the door, it gets louder slightly, but nothing changes. Did you cast spell this round or was it the day before? Which spell did you cast?
I remember casting comprehend languages to read
That would be in
something.
today.
Okay, so the mind slot is gone. Okay.
How long does comprehend languages last?
1 hour.
As you so we're gonna go with the spell was fading as you guys entered this room, and you get close enough to hear, and you got like 1 or 2 words, from the thing in the next room, and I think what you hear is basically dark night, and then it just kind of fades. The comprehension of it fades away. Night as in the thing that happens when it's not day, not the thing that rides on a horse.
Dark night. Not very useful.
Alrighty then.
So I'm checking out the pillars if there's nothing behind them and stuff.
Nah, there's nothing interesting about the pillars other than they keep the ceiling from coming down.
Yes, but also that if there's nothing hidden.
No, there's
like,
there's nothing really hidden in this room. It's fairly open. As you approach the barrels, the smell of rotted fish becomes progressively stronger, and it's like the barrels are sealed, and the fish smell is leaking through the cracks. Like the seal isn't quite strong enough to keep the smell out from the barrels or in the barrels.
Keep the distance a little bit and hold my breath. And I want to drop here silently. So I guess that's in order.
Okay. Roll stealth, please.
And I want to drop a bag of how are they called again? Caltrops.
Sure. So you can drop a bag of caltrops fairly quietly.
And move back to the party.
All right. So put a marker where you have your caltrops at. So that we remember that in case somebody comes running, screaming out of the room.
What are caltrops?
They
the
look
triangle pointy things.
Yeah, they look like D4s, only they're made out of metal and they're very pointy on all sides.
Kruidenpoten.
Yes,
Okay.
basically.
Sorry.
No problem.
It's difficult terrain and they get damage if they move more than half speed.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the idea, that they run out, they get damaged, we hear them, so we don't get stabbed in the back without knowing.
I look around at the parties and nod my head towards the door and shrug my shoulders.
I'll inspect the door.
All right. Give me an investigate roll, please. This door is closed and latched. It is, as far as you can tell, not locked. Like, the latch is not locked into place. The door opens toward you.
And latched is. It has a bar on it or something?
Yeah, it has a bar. It has a bar that holds it closed, so you can't just, like, you have to lift the bar up, and to be able to open the door, you can't just like tease it open or anything.
So it's basically to keep something in.
Right. But it's not locked. It's just latched.
Yeah, but do we want to go in a room what is designed to keep something in? Did I notice the same thing on the other door?
So the other door, go ahead and roll investigate. Say you investigated when you were over there as well. Yes. Although that one was actually locked. Or at the very least the latch was jammed such that you couldn't just lift it up.
Yeah, I probably noticed that after I dropped my cold drops, and I'm not gonna pick them up again because they're 100.
Right. So many jacks.
I whisper, I probably can just wedge a pipe in between it when it opens so it keeps open. Let's see him pointing it out.
Yeah, we want to keep it open.
Want to go in there?
Yeah, that's the main question. Do we want to go in here?
There
Or
are
would
two
it
doors.
invest-
There are 2 doors down south as well. We can look for those first.
Which one? One was.
Let's investigate them
sound?
first, anyway.
The sounds come from this door, right?
Both doors.
Okay, and this one as well. Okay,
Yes.
but that has the footprints in it, so I guess there are people in there.
Do I hear any sound from the south?
No.
So let's investigate the south one first. At least I will.
Yeah, I think that's a better plan because they're not coming through this door, I believe.
All right.
Check out this door.
Give me investigate, please, Verdros.
Wow.
It's a door.
No.
It's very doory. It's not exploring very much though.
So which
So
one
the-
first?
Well, I'll take a look at the other one then. The big door.
This door is closed and latched, but not locked. It opens away from this room, so into the next room.
But the latch is on this side.
This is one of the, it's like a handle. You can access it from either side.
Oh, okay.
Same way with the other 2 doors.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that one they can open
Yes.
from the other side. Oh, okay. I thought it was to
It's
keep
not-
something in.
It's not barred. It's latched.
Okay.
Sorry that wasn't clear.
Think garden gate latch instead of medieval door bar.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess I'll be trying to open this door then,
All right.
or
Yeah, you go ahead.
very slowly.
Wrong button.
Do you want me to roll sleight of hand, stealth?
Nah.
Oh.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
roll
roll stealth.
stealth.
Oh yeah. So you peek, you crack the door open. You have dark vision, so you can see in there pretty well. Reveal areas. You see a room full of barrels. There's no real smell coming from these barrels. They're larger. Give me a perception check, please, Striggs, actually.
Perception.
19? Like, let's see, this. So this one, you're pretty sure smells of like ale or beer, some fermented alcoholic beverage. The rest of them, it has a place for a tap. The rest of them they're just sealed barrels. Not sure what's in
Are
them.
they like more than double the size that I am? The barrels themselves?
The barrels are probably 6 feet in diameter, probably 7 feet tall. They are resting on the flat end, not on the rolly part.
I'm 3'9", so
So close to double your height.
yeah. Well, very interesting barrels in here. Seems one to be a tap, so if you fancy yourself a drink, go ahead.
Brentos perks up.
You see that, boss.
Grunthos, the alcoholic kobold. All right. Other than that, there is, and don't know if it showed up. There is a double door in the bottom part of this room. But other than that, this room's got some barrels in it. Not sure what's all in them.
Well, let's try and open some of them up. I'm not really interested in the alcoholic ones, so I'm gonna open the other ones.
So you can climb on top of one of them, and
I have a crowbar.
you can use your crowbar to absolutely open these barrels up. So we have grain of some sort, probably like wheat, stored in this barrel. In this barrel we have it's like salted meat. So layer of meat, layer of salt, layer of meat, layer of salt. In this barrel there is clean water. In this barrel was alcohol, and in this barrel is rice.
Ooh, food.
All right,
I
sounds
take
good,
interest
Verdros.
to the meat one.
Yeah.
I would like to investigate said new double door.
Said new double. We'll roll and investigate, please.
It's a door.
So you don't hear anything from the far side of this door. It is this door is again latched, but not locked. And you don't see, there's no traps or anything on it.
I'm a Basilian. Try and squeak that door open without squeaking.
So the door would open toward you. So roll stealth. Okay. Roll your stealth, Grunthos. Verdros, give me a perception check, please. You are very stealthy as you tweak this door open. There's a long, dark hallway behind it. Hollick has a torch, so you can see to the end fairly well, since you have dark vision. At the end of the hallway is a pile of rubble, looking like it is the remnants of a doorway leading to what was the outside. We have two doors, one at the far end of this room, and one part of the way back. Vergeros, you as you're staying there, you're kind of watching as your friends and making sure that there's nothing attacking through the doorway to the north. you notice the stopping of the chanting. The sound is still going on, but the chanting has stopped.
I use my message spell to message the rest of the party that to make them know silently that the chanting has stopped.
You can direct that at one person, I believe, unless I'm wrong.
See.
So who do you tell?
Oh, it needs to be in range, so I think it's only Horgold I can tell right now.
Okay, so Horgold, you get that whisper.
I reply, I will pass the message along. And I just go here and just whisper it to the other guy.
All right.
I will look up from barrel of meat, and oh, that might be a bad sign. And I start moving towards the door again, towards up, to get ready.
All right. What else is everybody doing?
Perception check to see if I can hear any sounds down the corridor.
Yep. Roll a perception check.
I did roll, but apparently
Doesn't
it doesn't
show
show.
What is going on?
Oh, it's coming now.
So with a 16, you hear the lack. Like you take a moment. You still hear the slight irky sound. But that's all you hear, other than the breathing of your companions next to you.
Okay, I make my way up to there.
Alrighty then.
Don't move so fast, Holocaust. You've got the light. I'm blind without you.
I think you two are the only two that don't have some level of dark vision.
And Razvan.
Oh, well, Razvan's not here, though. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It won't be important to have your paladin. Won't be important at all. All right, I would like everybody to make a perception check, please. $22 for Verdros, 3 for Horgold, 12 for Striggs, 21. So Verdros, you hear you hear a muffled perception 20. Oh, and Hollock. You hear a person speaking in Abyssal. This has a different timbre than what was going on before. So what was going on before had a definite like beat and cadence to it. This is, you're not 100% sure since you don't understand it, but it is got more of a conversational aspect to it. And you hear shuffling noises from beyond the room. Everybody else 17. Yeah, I think you two with the plus 20s are the only two who get that though.
It sounds like they're having a conversation in there, but I can't be sure because I can't understand it. There are shuffling noises though behind the doors, so maybe they are coming to the exit.
Question for you, actually statement to you. I want you to roll stealth for me, please, to see if you are capable of whispering that to your party without giving it away. Okay, I gotta actually look at his stats. That is a 25. All right. Do. That is true. That is true. All right. I need to look up something else. Hold that thought, friends. Pop you up.
I'll
Pop you
do a
out.
message to Vigorous. Use your message, you stupid. You got that spell for a reason.
So, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna go to this layer, grab you, put you on that layer so you're easier to deal with, and going to go back to that layer, go to here. So you guys hear kind of a disgruntled staticky sound and a small no, it says it can be invisible, right? Oh, and incorporeal. No, it's just incorporeal. All right. So you guys see a glowing light phase through the door and pop into this room, and then in the same language you've been hearing from before, you hear a staticky version of that language. And you're going to get... Hold on. I know how to do a thing. And those of you, actually everybody would, recognize this as a will-o'-the-wisp. And it is shouting something in Abyssal that you guys can't really recognize. And we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. Ooh. So.
Oh, jeez.
And okay. So. All right, so. And then we have holy buckets, Batman. All right, so it has a that for initiative. All right, so Grunthos got a 16. Striggs got a 4. Hollock got a 23. Vergeros got an 8. And Horgold got a 7. So you guys are you were prepared for something, so you're not surprised. So that doesn't happen, but it is going to. It has a fly speed of how much? Nope, not him. Him. Fly 50. All right, so 5, 10, 15, plenty of room. So Will-o'-the-Wisp comes charging ? At you, Vergeros, and attempts to shock you. Does a 5 hit you?
Nope.
I didn't think so. All right, so the shock misses you. And hold on, I need to activate some other things since that is what happened. So that. Give me a second. That and that. They will get to do. And yeah, we'll move you. Move you. Move you. Move you. Grunthos, you're up.
I move up and stabby.
Okay.
Grabbing the spear with both hands.
Okay.
No attack visible.
Hit the will of the wisp. No hits.
Did you see the roll I did? At least
I saw a 16 and a 15 and in the damage roll. So
okay, because getting slightly worried that the attack rolls are eaten by roll 20.
right. I want to do this.
Did the
And
22 show up?
I did a 22 show up? No, it didn't. '26
There,
did
26.
And the same damage roll.
though. All right. So how much damage did you do to the will of the wisp? Because 26 hits. Holy buckets.
23.
So you stab your spear into this thing and it just evaporates in a negative light cloud of mist.
UV light.
Holocall, you're up.
Did I hear something behind the door?
You heard some shuffling sounds approaching the door. Yes. You don't know what's there.
Then I'll just prepare to attack whatever comes out.
All right, that's. You can absolutely hold action. Horgold. So this guy is dead.
I ready in action, and that's my short bow, firing at anything going through that door.
All right, Vergeros.
Can I do the same with the spell, just ready in action,
In stealth,
and
by the way.
aim it at the door?
Yes. What is the so those of you writing in action? What is your trigger for doing this action?
Wait, just a second. Can I see at the other door where the first enemy came through? Is that door still open, or is that door shut down?
The door is shut. The enemy came through it, like phased through the wall.
Okay. So the door is not open yet.
The door is not open.
Okay. Yeah. First, let Holocall and Holocall say what's it.
As I said, I will step when something comes out.
All right. Striggs.
I will also ready in action. Whenever I see an enemy coming through one of the two doors, I will cast Shatter
On the door or on the enemy?
on the enemy.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fair.
Well, no, unless there's a friendly next to it, then I won't.
Right.
So basically, just the bottom door.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the order. I don't know how held actions handle going back to the top of the order.
Our actions expire if our turn comes up again before the action is triggered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the held action is a bonus action, or it starts your turn.
No, it's just a normal action that goes off on the trigger, and then
Okay.
you continue with your normal order.
Unless the trigger doesn't happen in one full turn.
Got it.
Yeah, then the trigger fades.
Okay, so just making sure I'm clear. All right, so what happens is this guy opens the door and steps through, triggering almost everybody's action. This guy does the same and is going to end up. Actually, no, you end up there. You end up there. You hear a click, and this one steps through here and to there, and this one steps through there, and they both take how much damage from caltrops?
DC save first.
Okay.
Dexterity 15.
Dexterity roll. Saves and saves.
Then nothing happens.
Okay. So, actions are triggered. If everybody who was pointing their action at first thing through the top door, it's to that one. Anything first thing through the bottom door is that one.
I will do the bottom door. So let's the top door do first, right?
Yep, do the top door first.
Oh, look.
Hits. How much damage?
19.
Top one is 19.
I think you only get one attack.
Okay.
Yeah, you get one attack.
Okay, so 19 damage to it.
Yeah.
All right, so second person at the top door person. 13 would miss. Is there some reason you would have advantage?
Yeah, I couldn't find the stealth advantage, so I don't think so.
Okay, so 13 would miss. Anybody else top door?
Yes, I have, but I think I have disadvantage, or due to Grunthausen being in the way.
No, that does not affect. Friendlies do not affect.
You could also move like 10 feet left and 10 feet right again.
Yeah, no.
If you wanted to.
Don't
Not on a
worry about
triggered
Grunthos
action.
being in the way. That is unimportant.
Okay.
So 15 hits, doing
21 damage.
21 damage. Not that much. Okay. Anybody else at the top door?
Gruntus.
Didn't hold an action.
Oh, no.
I used
Yeah,
mine to kill the
correct.
willow.
Yep. All right.
So, bottom action for me, I guess. Shatter.
DC 14 half damage.
Yep.
Thunder. All right.
14 damage if full.
It failed its save, so 14 damage.
Yes.
And is that an area of effect or
It's
just?
area of effect. Just sorry, I should kind of include the spell card.
Okay.
That would be the spell card.
10-foot radius. Within 60 feet. Non-magical object isn't being worn higher levels.
Yeah, that's the 5 extra damage.
Right. So the door would take.
Yes, technically.
Door takes damage. 19 damage is enough to destroy the door. Like just.
No. It takes 14 because the top one, I only cost once.
Oh, okay.
Just to show the description.
Right. So 14 damage. Yeah, that door is not in great shape. It would shatter the door. Otherwise, DC, you said it's 14 half damage. Dexterity, Constitution.
Yeah, I only cast it once. You
did-
already added damage, right?
I haven't added the damage to either creature
Oh,
yet.
yeah, it was 14. Yes, correct.
14. So second one saved. So first one failed to save. He takes 14 damage, and the second one takes 7.
Thunder damage.
And thunder damage is not critical in this case.
Well, I like to say it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's the end of my turn. Oh, well, that's the end of the
That is the end
attacks, I
of
guess.
the held actions. All right, so it is now their turn to finish their actions. So these two guys are going to finish moving to there. These two guys are going to go after Mr. Holocaust. So life drain and then standard attack. So life drain attack on Hollock, standard attack on Hollock. 16 hit you, Hollock.
Yes.
All right, make your DC 13 Constitution save, please. You take 7 necrotic damage, but it does not lower your max HP. And then a 13 damage hit or not?
No.
Okay, second one. First one is life drain. Second one is longsword. 8 and 15 hits with a non-necrotic attack. Yes or no?
It doesn't. 15 is. I have armor class 15, so it hits, I think.
So yeah, that one hits. Take 9 slashing.
I misread the caltrops. If you fail the DC of 15, which you didn't do, you must stop moving. You take 1 piercing damage anyway.
Okay.
And your speed is then reduced by 10. Unless you regain that hit point.
Do things that don't care about pain care about that?
I don't think so.
What
I don't think
condition
so
is it?
either.
That's what you should ask, I guess.
All right, so
At least it's 1 damage.
they did take 1 damage. That is true. Okay, Vergeros, you have 2 whites coming after you. First one, life drain attack. 16 hit.
16 hits, yes.
23 hits as well. Then so
Yes.
take roll your DC 13 Constitution save. Passed it, so just take 12 damage.
Just a second. Where can I see my damage or my life points? Okay, yeah. 7 damage?
12.
12. Okay.
12 total, but it didn't do the life drain. Second one, life drain, longsword, 17 hits.
Yes.
7 necrotic, make your save again, and then a 15 hits.
I have armor class 15, so yes.
Yes. So a total of 15 damage. Roll your save. Save is good. You are just take 15 damage.
So that's 27 in total, right?
Yes. No. 37 in total. 12 plus 15. 37.
27?
27?
12 plus
32.
No, yeah, you're right. 27. I can math. You're right.
15 plus 12?
15 plus 12. 27. Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
All right.
Just thinking.
Okay, so Grunthos, you're next because you did not hold your action, and then how do we handle those people who acted on held actions?
They just go in normal turn order.
Fair enough. Grunthos, you're up.
There. I want to go there.
Okay, you're there.
That's where you-
Target rich environment. Cast Hunter's Mark on the guy straight ahead.
Sure.
And stabby stabby.
All right. You get advantage on that, right?
Yep.
So that hits. What's the total?
23 on the first attack.
Okay.
$24 hits.
It didn't show up again.
All the good rolls doesn't show up.
25 hits.
Even better.
Yeah.
But lower damage. But
Yeah.
Oh.
another 19.
This guy did
That's my turn.
all right, you're moving your hunter's mark as a bonus? Or can you?
Next turn I can.
Okay. Wait. If you pop up the spell card for hunter's mark, please. I want to read through it. Or I guess I can look at it in your sheet as well. Choose a creature. Till spell ends, you do an extra 1d6. Before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on the subsequent turn. Okay, that's good to me. All right, after Grunthos, Hollock, you're up.
I think I feel a bit threatened, and I use my action search to get 2
So you can make
attacks extra.
up to 4 attacks then? Start swinging, sir.
I attack the one on the right.
It's looking pretty beat up, so... 30, yeah, hits. It kills it.
Then I switch to the one on the left.
Okay. 24 hits. 15, 20 damage. A 29 hits for another 20 damage. Okay. 17 hits for it's dead. You just stab it, and then it just goes down. It just falls apart. All right.
Oh, that's it.
After Hollock, it's his turn. Ooh. His speed is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Don't have dark vision. All right. Horgold, you're up.
Yeah. I got a problem.
You can see Hollock, you can kind of see in about like that.
Can I see that one?
That was the small kobold holding a flaming spear.
Yeah, you can see it.
I'll move there, and I'll shoot that one.
Nope.
15 hits.
15 hits, yep.
15 damage.
15 damage to that one. To answer your question, yes. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to say it, but it wasn't working. BD, so 15 damage. Hold on.
And
That.
that's a bonus action.
Okay. Vergeros.
I'm going to move first.
Ah,
I'm
neat.
going to attack him.
Oh, you have dark vision. All right.
I'm going to do a firebolt on the remaining enemy.
As you get to here, you notice a man wearing a fairly nice suit of somewhat tattered clothing in the room beyond. He has very pallid skin and very pointy teeth.
Is that what I think that it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
Does my character know it's has pointy teeth?
Knowledge religion. Okay, so you cast Firebolt at the white number 4?
Yeah.
9 does not hit. 22, however, you recognize this creature as probably a vampire.
I have one remaining step. I'm going to return a little bit farther out of the way. And I tell everyone else there's a vampire still there.
Striggs, you're up. You have not seen the vampire. You don't know where it's at.
No. I still have this guy here that's still alive, so
Yep.
I'm gonna attack him
Sure.
with a simple spell, which is a firebolt, and that's a critical fail. But wait, I do. Oh no, I can't. It's a critical fail. It's just gone.
Yep.
Wishes bye.
Just wave goodbye to that firebolt. It splashes against the back wall. All right. Top of the order. This guy's really unhappy with the situation. Wrong thing. So he goes 5, 10, 15, 20. There. He takes another damage. He makes a DC what saving throw?
15.
Thank you. Constitution, dexterity? Dexterity, right?
Dex.
Ooh. He fails it, so he stops there.
Yes.
Hey, your caltrops did something really good, actually. Grunthos, you're up.
He has taken damage, so...
Yes, he has.
Yeah, he takes another 1 damage, by the way.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving chase, moving my hunter's mark.
Yep. You have advantage?
No, not net. No, I can reroll that.
So
if
you
want,
get
or
13
can
misses.
just-
I just go with the left one.
Usually the left one is the first roll.
Yeah, that's just 13 misses. Second roll hits. How much damage?
$20 even.
So it hold on. Do. Nope. This. All right. So you do 20 damage to it, and it collapses on top of the pile of caltrops, and dead, and immediately starts dissolving. Those of you who are paying attention notice that the rest of the creatures in this room also started dissolving, turning into
Just
kind of a icky, inky black smoke.
Just like the ones in the very first room we came into.
All right. After Grunthos, Hollock.
Just to remind everyone, I said there was still a vampire in that other room, right?
You did said that.
Okay, so I know that there is something evil behind
Yes.
in the next room. I think. Oh, that's bad. No. I would like to put the torch in front of me
Okay.
and just ready my shield to get a bit more armor.
Okay. So you're just dropping the torch in front of you?
If I can put it down nicely and equip the shield, I will do that. If I cannot do it, I will drop it.
Total that I would say that the putting the torch down and equipping your shield nicely would take an action. You still have a movement if you want to do it that way. Actually, equipping a thing is an action, isn't it? Unless you have quick draw.
I think it is.
Okay, so yes, it takes an action.
I am not sure if I should charge in there alone. I think I will wait here with my shield ready
Okay.
and prepare if it comes out. But I don't have an action to attack, so I just stand there.
You can go full defense if that's still a thing.
I don't think it is.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Let's research that for next
Yeah.
episode.
All right. So, that's a lot of text. I'm not gonna worry about it. After Hollock, it's his turn. So who can he see? Can't really see Hollock. Can see Verderos. Can't see. All right. So
that I know who's going to attack.
So Verderos, you see the vampire pull something from his belt and fire. You hear a pop sound, and I would like you to make a DC 15 will save, please.
A will save?
Yes.
Where can I find that?
In your
will
journal,
stat.
there's a list of
Wisdom.
saves just to the right of the stats.
Strength,
Wisdom,
dexterity, constitution, wisdom.
Wisdom. Yep.
Sorry.
That you succeed, and you hear another pop sound, and you need to make another one. You save.
Oh boy.
He still has movement left.
I think I can call that lucky.
He is actually fairly happy with where he's at right now. He knows there's more people behind the door. He doesn't want to get surrounded. All right. That's his turn. Horgold, you're up.
I know something is in there, right?
Oh, wait. I should have
I
been
said
rolling.
Yeah.
Sorry. I should have been rolling to attack you. Plus. Actually, he would have missed you twice, Verdros. Sorry.
No problem.
I almost thought he was charming him twice.
So you see something ping off the pillar beside you and then off the floor at your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I be charmed?
Yes.
But are you an elf?
I'm a
Half.
high elf.
High elf. He wasn't trying to charm you. We'll go with that.
Okay.
If you peek around the corner, you can see him, Horgold.
Yeah, I will just. I did not do anything since my last stealth, so I should be still in stealth.
Sure.
Then I'll shoot him.
All right.
17 hit,
Yes.
21 damage.
Okay.
And then I
Bonus-
back again
Bonus action to
and go stealth again. Bonus action stealth. I'm not a coward.
You hear
Sure.
a disappointed sound, a disgruntled sound, I think, from inside the room. Oh, by the way, you guys can all hear pretty clearly now the sound coming from in the room. Sounds like somebody dry heaving or possibly throwing up. You're on the wrong selection.
Yes. Who is in turn?
After Horgold, Verderos is.
I was just looking at how far it was.
Ah, fair.
I can hit him, right? With an ice storm. That's 300. I'm going to cast an ice storm on him.
Does that need to see the sky?
Good question.
Because there's a ceiling over your head. Sometimes things with like storm in the name need to be.
Can I just click so the guys can see it? Because I can't find it immediately.
Nope.
Thank you.
It does not see this guy.
Okay, so cast your spell.
It's a level 4 spell. You need to
20-foot
do a
radius, 40
DC
feet.
14.
Creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. I think you forgot the d6s. Or the d8s.
How can I add them?
Maybe just roll them separately.
So it takes 3 bludgeoning.
He did 2d6, not 4d6.
2d8 and 46.
2d8s
only
and
did
46.
2d6.
Yeah, the spells. Okay, so just roll that. Okay, 2d8, 8. And takes a dex save.
We still need 2d6 extra.
Yep,
There
2d6
you go.
more.
It is a dex
So he
save.
did a
DC
save.
14, so he saves.
Half of it. So 3, 10, 18. So you need to take 9 damage, if I'm correct.
Well, he actually takes. Okay, so I'll figure out how much damage he takes because it's a little bit.
Resistances.
It said 46, and you said you cast it as a 4th level. Oh,
Yes.
it is a 4th level.
It is a 4th level spell.
That's a 4th level.
So it should have been 46 cold damage.
Yes.
Oh, you've already rolled
Yes.
2d6. All right, so
Yeah.
3, 7, 10. 7. Okay, I got it.
And it's difficult terrain.
That's correct.
That also
Alright.
counts for us, by the way.
Um. Three legendary activations.
And I'm going to move as well a little bit far.
Where are you casting it actually? Because I mean, the
straight
wall
on
will
him.
probably stop. That
Right,
means-
right on him.
So the difficult terrain is 20-foot radius from there. And that stays, right? End of your next turn. Okay, it won't be that very long.
Yes.
All right, after Vergeros, Striggs, you're up.
I will be moving up actually. Which was I can move down here now. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Do we actually? Hollock is actually technically in the area, but there's a wall in between it.
It would be only the squares directly in front of
The
because
door.
the
I
wall
thought.
the wall blocks.
Yeah. So this
Yep,
one.
that's what I-
Yep.
Okay, good. And I don't like this guy. Do I know that vampires have some kind of weakness, at least for like a type of magic?
Knowledge, religion.
Religion. 13.
You don't know.
Then I will just do a fire chromatic orb because I like fire.
Fair.
And I will make it be one of my rolls, the 18 plus the 6 attack bonus,
Okay.
which is 24 to hit.
Okay. Hits.
But I have to roll the attack anyway for the damage, so.
Right.
And I'll
Does
cast
the does the fire destroy the ice blocks on the floor? So
It's an orb that just is directly on him.
No, it doesn't destroy the
And I
ice blocks
just
on the floor.
throw at him. Yeah.
It's magic.
So the attack doesn't really matter because I made it happen,
Yep.
and I do let's see, 26 damage of fire.
26 fire damage. All right. It looks upset at you. All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
It is. Nope, those guys are all dead. Grunthos, you're up.
Just waiting.
Do you ready in
I
action
guess.
or?
Yeah, ready in action, just in case he wants to come meet me.
All right. Hollick, you're up.
The
After-
door in which
After the ice storm, the door is gone.
so technically I could peek around the corner and cast an Eldritch Blast.
Sure, I'll let you do that.
And I will do that twice.
Uh, 22 hits for 10 damage? Or no?
Yes, 10 force damage.
You can only do that once a round.
No, I can cast 2 Eldritch Blast. I'm level.
Oh,
Do you have the dual attack for melee attacks, or do you have double spells?
That's from
Very
my
interesting.
second. From my venture into the Fae, I am multiclassed.
right.
Ah.
And I actually looked it up. My complete level counts for the Eldritch Blast.
I'll take it. So, 12 damage?
If the 16 hits,
16 does, in fact, hit.
then it's 12 damage.
All right. After Hollick, it's its turn. So you see it actively, like, you guys have been beating up on this thing. It's got scorch marks and the clothes are rent. And you see this thing, like, actively putting itself back together. Okay, so legendary actions. Can it do legendary actions in addition to its other actions?
Legendary
Yes.
actions can be performed at the end of other creatures' turns.
Yeah, it's like at the start of the initiative order.
No, those are lair actions. I think.
Right.
Legendary actions are things it can do on other people's turns. So it could, if it wanted to, do an attack on someone after I ended my turn, for example.
Yeah, at the end of another creature's turn, apparently.
End of another creature's turn. So at the end of Hollick's turn,
Yes,
it
And
can
it's
do
outside of the initiative order, so it can still do his own initiative attack at his own initiative.
So, I'll make sure I'm getting this right. So it can take legendary actions at the end of Hollick's turn, and then it can take its turn, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So legendary active action number 1, it moves to there. Legendary action, it gets 3 of them, but it can only do the bite if it is grappled. So
I think it can only do one at the end of each turn.
So legendary
Question
action.
mark?
Vampire can take 3 legendary actions, choosing from the options below, only one at a time. Okay, so it moves. Yeah, it'll move there. Actually, no, it won't. Because it knows there's more friends in there. So
Sorry, wrong.
it will move there as an action. So it can only be seen by Striggs and actually it's dark in
have 60 feet dark vision.
60 feet, so you can see it. How's your far as your dark vision, Grunthos?
There.
So you can't see it. So Striggs, it can see you. You can see it. I'm gonna reveal some more area just because you can see.
Actually, there's a torch in. Was a torch in the doorway? Maybe I don't think.
Oh yeah, it's torch in the doorway, so it can see you two guys. You two can see it.
Actually, didn't the torch die from the ice
Oh,
blast?
it would have died from the ice. So yes,
Sorry for that.
light is out. There's not much light in this room. All right, we'll deal with that in a moment.
But also, this was difficult terrain in this park, right?
Yes.
So
All right,
he didn't have an effect from the difficult terrain, or did he?
He didn't
Might
move
have.
that far.
Yeah. He stood like here.
30 feet. Okay, so it is going to make 2 attacks. Striggs is first going to attack you, so that is.
Can I cast shield as a reaction?
If you can do shield as a reaction, yes.
Then yes, I will.
Till you start of your next turn, you have plus bonus, including take no damage from magic missiles. Well, that's not magic missile. So roll d20.
I got 18 AC right now.
9. 27 hit you?
Yeah, that hits me.
Make a DC 15 will save, please. You fall asleep.
Oh, great.
Grunthos. Does
Yes, sir.
a 10 misses you?
Yes, it does.
And then it can still move because it hasn't moved as part of its action. And it moves. Oopsie. Grab you. 5. It moves there. All right. Oh, and I already did. Okay. Next. Horgold, you're up.
What can I see at this moment?
There's Grunthos has a flaming spear, and
I'm asleep.
Yes, the goblin is asleep. You can see into the room a little bit, and you can see around you a little bit. 30-foot radius, normal light around Grunthos.
Okay, so I cannot see the dude,
Nope.
but I can see that Strix is asleep, right?
Yes.
I'll go next to him, and he's small.
Yep.
Right.
I weigh very less. Very little.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake him like you should not be shaking a baby.
So you can use your action to wake him up. You are awake, Strix.
Thank you. I weigh 45 pounds, so.
After Horgold, Vergeros. So you have low light vision, not dark vision, right? Or do you have dark vision?
I have dark vision, I think.
Okay.
Yes. Also.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
60 feet?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
I think.
Okay. So you can see kind of that. Remember, there's still caltrops on the floor.
Yes, I know. If I go to here, I think I can see more.
Yes. So let me look at this. So 60 feet. Yeah, all right. So seeing into this room, you basically can see all of that. So you see the vampire in the room. On the pedestal here, you see the back of a person. They're so you can see the back. They have long black, like stringy, sweaty, matted hair. They are wearing a fine but like dirty, nasty, messy dress. And there's a leather there's like chains or something holding them down to the surface of the bench, and there's like a leather strap around the back of their head, and you see this person kind of hunch up like they're like a person dry heaving or throwing up and making a sound. And there's this like metal pipe going out from their face and kind of up a little bit, and you see a little bit of light orange fluid drip out into a large glass container. And this glass container is about 3/4 full of this orange fluid, and it is the fluid is like fulminating. It's like you can see orange kind of mist evaporating off of the top of it. Yellowy orange, kind of a sick color. But yeah, you can see the vampire.
I'm going to attack it with firebolts.
That is not the right thing. That is the right thing.
I don't think 11 hits.
Sorry, you did how much damage?
11 didn't hit, I think.
11 did not hit.
Yep. I'm going to move there. That's the end of my...
Okay. Virgil Striggs, you are awake. You feel a little woozy after having been woken up violently by your new friends.
Well, okay then. Where's the vampire? I missed him. I'll yell around. I don't know if they can respond within my turn, but
I don't know.
DM.
It's...
You can... I guess
Can I
Virgil
ask where the vampire goes? Yeah.
would be the only one to really be able to respond.
No, but I fell asleep when he attacked me in the distance. Where
Yeah.
I think also Holla could see him back then. Right?
Yes. I think.
But okay. I don't know if anyone answers. If they don't, I'll just move
I
back
answered
a
with, I don't know.
little. Well, I'll move back to be safe for him.
Still in there is one response from me.
Oh, still in there. Okay, that's more useful.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm
That
looking
means
for-
I'll move up here outside of the difficult. And I'm wondering if I can see him while I walk past the door or outside the icy spike.
you
The
would...
difficult terrain is gone.
The
by
difficult
way.
terrain is gone. You can see him.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I can see him, then what do I want to do? That's the next question. I will just cast my chromatic orb again
Okay.
as normal, but level 2 to attack him because I don't want him to reach the guy that I can see there. 12 to hit.
Nope. Definitely not.
That's the end of my turn.
Striggs, Grunthos, you're up.
I am going to walk inside the room.
Okay.
Ready, attack, and if he comes within melee range.
Okay. Holocall, you're up.
Oh, I will follow the light. And then cast my Eldritch Blast again. If I can see it, wait.
30 feet.
But-
Yes, you can.
Spear lights up 30 feet, so he's just within.
Then Eldritch Blast it is. Or not.
It's a miss.
The second one should.
That one's a hit, so 8 more damage. Alright. And it's its turn. It looks significantly healthier than it did a moment ago. Oh, right. I keep forgetting about its legendary actions.
I mean,
no problem.
as a DM, you could just do it in between, I guess. If
So,
you forget them, it would be fair.
Just
so
forget about them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So at the end of Hollock's turn, it will move here. Putting it in range of Vigorous. Yep. How do you start a grapple?
Strength? Question
Strength
mark?
checks, I think.
All right. It will attempt to grapple you, Vigorous.
Yeah. So I need to do strength saving throw or
Quickly looking it up.
195 of the handbook. Athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. I don't have athletics as a skill on here, so that's strength based. But it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strength based.
yes. So strength saving throw.
Or dex.
No. Strength or,
Or dex.
athletics or acrobatics
No.
skill check.
skill check, not saving throw.
Ah, skill check. Okay, I'm going for acrobatics now.
You are
Save.
you are grappled. So now can it continue to make an action? Or was its action to grapple him?
The grapple takes place of one melee attack. So if it has multi-attack, it can do other things, other attacks as well.
Okay, so it's going to, since it has you grappled, it is going to bite you. 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Take 14 damage.
Okay.
It gains 14. And that reduces your maximum hit points by 14.
With 14 as well.
Yep.
A 9.
Sorry, it reduces your maximum hit points by 9. You take 14 total damage.
Okay.
Does it need to be standing there to grapple?
I don't know. It's reaching around the corner and grabbed a hold of him and then bit him. It's within 5 feet.
It's within 5 feet, indeed.
All right, so that was the vampire's turn. Horgold.
Do I see that?
There's no light there, so you heard the sound.
No Vigorous is there.
You know Vigorous is there, and the sound is kind of a icky sicky suck sound.
Yeah, subtly resisting a struggle.
Yes.
Darn it. Throwing something and then shoot it is 2 actions. I cannot do that.
Right.
What is the... Can I see the... Oh no, the barrels of fish is not good. Darn it. Let's see what I want to do. The walls are concrete here, right? And the columns is...
Yeah, they're a formed stone. Like
Yeah.
stone blocks or bricks put together.
I'm just gonna light a torch myself. And that's my action.
Yep.
And depending on what I see, I'll see what I...
So 30 feet of light that you can see well. Yeah, you can see him now. He's definitely, he's got like an arm reaching around the corner of the door, and his face is sucking on Verdros.
Then I'll move down a little bit.
All right.
And shout, "He's here!"
At the end of your action, he is going to make another bite attack, which is 2 of his special things. 11 to hit Vergeros.
Nope.
So the bite misses.
How he missed, I have no clue, but
Doesn't matter. Actually, does he have? Well, it doesn't matter. If he has advantage because that's the higher of the 2 rolls.
Yes.
After Horgold, Vergeros, you're up.
I mean, he could try and bite his like neck, but the clothes could be like padding his skin, so it would just bite into clothes.
Right. He looks surprised that he didn't get a good chunk of you out of that one. Anyway, you're up, Vergeros.
I'm going to do a gust of wind.
Okay.
Can that help to get me loose, or
I don't think so. I'm not sure what gust of wind
a
does.
line of strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wild blast from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in the direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you.
Okay. So how does casting spells while grappled work?
A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. There's nothing that says you can't attack or cast spells.
Cast your spell. All right. Starts its turn on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet. So do I roll that now or just when it's my turn?
I think that's when it's your turn. Because I don't think I can do anything else right now.
Wait. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot. No, wait, it doesn't say like
At the start of
when it's already.
It's
At the start of my turn.
At the start of the vampire's turn, he has to check to see if he can remain.
Right,
Because I don't think I can do anything else right now. I don't have a bonus action.
It's okay. So it's used 2 of its special actions. So it's going to use 1 more and just punch you. 16 hit.
Yes.
Uh, 7 damage.
Mm-hmm. I'm still alive.
All right. After Vigorous, Striggs, you're up.
Well, since everyone's going in safely, I'll just join afterwards. I'm definitely not a coward. And I see the vampire there standing in the doorway, I assume.
Yep, you see a strong blast of wind pushing against it while it's holding on to something beyond.
And the door is closed, sadly. It's broken, let me say it like that.
Yeah, the door is shattered. Both doors are destroyed.
Actually, I can do something interesting. That's 20 feet, but how does... Yeah, that... I'm not gonna cast Fireball. It's too close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared if he says I can do something interesting.
Hey, I'm a wizard. I'll just cast Chromatic Orb, the default one, at 2nd level. And let's see. I have 6 spell attack bonus. I can have a 13 if I can make it a 19 to hit. Does that work? Because I'll use it.
I don't know. Can you? Does 19
Yeah,
hit?
I'll use the 19 to hit.
The 19 hits.
Spell and okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to use them anyway. So okay, very thank.
All right, roll your
And I'll cast it. That's
damage.
9 fire damage again because I like fire. But that's 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. All right. All right. You singe it a bit. Grunthos, you're up.
Rocket jump!
I was waiting for that to happen.
What, rocket jump?
Yes, rocket jump.
Very interesting. It's a boots or
That'll
It's my spear.
it's a
Oh.
spear.
basically soldier from TF2.
Yep.
Thrust the spear forward and just whoosh off. And a double stab.
All right.
That is very fun.
22 hit.
Did not show up. You find yourself in the dark? Yes, you do, actually. Try again, Grunthos. I think the client is just having a bad day.
Oh, there you go.
27 is a critical.
Yeah, whatever. 11, 13, 15 on the first attack.
Did you put your hunter's mark on this guy?
Nope.
Okay. $15 hit. No, misses.
Dag nabbit. That's me.
Holocall, you're up. You can see light ahead of you, but you are currently in the dark. Every square that you are in the dark is difficult terrain, so basically you can step forward and it's fine.
Okay. Then I will do that. So the first step counts as 10 feet?
Yep.
And I will cast Eldritch Blast again.
Okay. That misses. That hits. 10 damage?
Yes.
All right. Its turn. So it heals. It has to make a DC 15 saving throw, strength, which it succeeds at. So it gets to stay there. It is being pulled. So it is still grappled with Vergeros. So how beaten up do you look, Vergeros?
I am barely alive, and Yeah, almost.
All right.
Almost died.
Shouldn't grow the start of his turn. He has to make a save, which is weird, but we're gonna go with it. All right. So, bite. Only one of which can be a bite attack. All right. So bite attack at you, Verdros.
Doesn't hit.
13 misses.
Yes.
Okay. So it's just gonna punch you for the other attack then. 19.
Hits.
11 bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead.
So you're at 0 hit points. So you are knocked out. He lets go of you. You fall to the ground. You get to start making death saving throws. The start of your turn, I believe.
Yes.
Does the wind go away since you passed out?
Yes.
So the wind is gone.
It's concentration, right? At least that I saw.
Yes, concentration. So it goes away.
Yes, it has concentration.
All right. So, Horgold, you're up. You just saw it punch out Verdros.
Yeah, I don't have rage. What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna shoot the guy again.
I think it's maybe technically flanked from your perspective.
I don't
Then I
think
got
so.
advantage. But no, it needs to melee in
Yeah.
to be flanked. Would that then hit?
I didn't see the roll.
Let me make another roll.
Try
just to make
again.
Sure.
That's
Do you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Where's my S?
Okay. Then I'll try again. Did a 12 hit?
I
don't see it either.
I didn't see it.
What the?
Try again.
Just keep rolling attacks until we see one.
You didn't see that one?
No.
No.
Go
was
to
a
the
good
go to
roll.
the pointer mouse if you're not there.
You point the mouse? What?
Instead of the line tool.
Yeah.
No.
Ah, okay, yeah. That one. Did that help?
Nope.
Maybe refresh the page.
Yeah, try refreshing the page.
That takes time. There were some good rolls. Well, the first one missed, but the other ones also hit.
The second one missed as well. 12.
Everyone hits. Don't worry about it.
Well, I hope so because you guys are down a person,
Yes.
and you're not a half orc to just say no. I'm not actually down yet.
Technical question, Salamander. I have this trait where I can burrow. Does
Yes.
that work in this kind of environment? I don't think so with the stone.
The stone, you can't burrow through the stone.
Yeah.
You can burrow through dirt, earth type.
Got it.
So
Okay.
like this stuff over here, you could burrow through it, but there's like stone underneath your feet. No. Hey, I saw that one. 10 misses.
Yay. Yay. I'll move up there
Okay.
and I'll go into stealth as a
So-
bonus action.
At the end of your turn, the vampire will take a legendary action to strike at Grunthos. So 28 to hit you, Grunthos.
Yep.
So in DC 18, he grapples a hold of you instead of doing damage to you. So he grabs a
So
hold of you.
Acrobatics or athletics check.
I think at your next turn.
No, it's
Okay.
now.
Now, okay. Well, roll your escape.
I thought it was contested, which is
Yeah, it's contested to see if it's grappled or not, and after that he can try to escape.
Yeah, as an action, right?
Yeah. So DC
Yeah.
18 to try to escape right now, Grunthos. Otherwise, you will be grappled at the start of your turn. No.
Ouch.
You are held a hold of. After Horgol Vergeros, make a death saving throw, please. Yay, you succeed. Need 2 more of those.
So that's a success mark?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a success mark. Striggs, you're up. Oh, at the end of Vergeros' turn, we're going to go ahead and attempt to bite the grappled kobold.
Nope.
And critically fail it.
Again.
Striggs.
Kind of. So yeah, since I can't do AoE attacks, I will keep doing my chromatic orb.
How many more of those do you have?
I have a lot of spell slots. I have 1 level 4, 3 level 3s, 3 level 2s, and 4 level 1 spell slots.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Chromatic orb is level 4. Level 1, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I still have a level 3 one, so I'm gonna cast chromatic orb at level 3.
Okay. Go for it.
25 to hit! Thank God.
Yes, you hit. How much
31 fire damage.
31. Okay, it takes 31 fire damage. Anything else?
Move a little bit up.
Okay.
And that's it.
Grunthos. You are currently grappled and he just tried to bite you.
Yes, I know.
You guys, I should have been saying this at the start of every turn, or about that. Every 10 or 15 seconds, the person on here like makes more horky sounds. And those of you in this room now, after you've been here for just a little bit, you start like, it's very acrid in here and your eyes start burning. No game effects right now, but has started. All right, Grunthos, go for it.
I think I'm just going to... I'm guessing because he grabbed me, the other target was dropped.
Yes.
So, I'm just gonna stabby stab.
Okay. I'm not going to try to break the grapple. That
Nope.
misses. That hits.
$21 damage. 7 of which is fire.
21 damage, 7 of which is fire. Okay. All right. Holic, you're next. How do immunities work with spears doing piercing and magical damage? They're
Half
doing
damage.
magical damage.
Okay.
Do I know that this thing could be immune to my stabbings?
Knowledge religion? You don't know. You have no practical experience with vampires.
Did it show effects when I hit it with my Eldritch Blast?
Yes. Yeah, your Eldritch Blast seemed to do about as much normally as it would do.
We didn't stab it before, did we? This was Grantus' first try to stab it.
I believe it was.
And, did it look like it was very effective?
It looked about as effective as normal.
Okay, so I will assume that I can stab it and do that
Alrighty then.
after moving there.
Have you guys not fought magical creatures that much yet?
Nope.
Ah.
There's this dungeon is the longest like series of fights in this entire game so far.
Very nice.
19 to hit.
Hits. How much damage? And 23 it hits.
So we have 27.
With 7 lightning.
So 27 total.
20 piercing and 7 lightning if you have to calculate it differently.
All right. It took damage. It is its turn. All right. So since it is grappled upon the kobold, it will attempt to bite the said. Oh no! Wait. Hold. First things first. There we go. You see it like you guys are taking chunks out of this thing, and the chunks are reforming as you watch. Bite to hit the kobold. 22 to hit you.
Hit.
Take 8 piercing and 10 necrotic. The 10 necrotic lowers your maximum hit points. And you see it visibly heal again after taking a chunk out of you. And then
the kobold slumps.
No, you're down?
Yep.
All right, so you're down too, so it's going to punch at Holocaul then. 27 to hit Holoc. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a hit. So it grapples a hold of you. Roll your DC 18 save to try to not be grappled.
One of in the character sheet is that?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher. If you have neither of them, dex or I think it's dex or strength. Hey, you are not grappled. That's a good thing, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the end of its turn. Horgold, you're up. I'm glad you guys taught me about how legendary actions work, by the way.
Hey, it's the point of having a difficult creature.
Okay.
And I tell him, why did the necromancer's wife leave him? She didn't want to raise kids.
All right, so I don't think it's immune to things. It doesn't say anything about being immune to things that affect brains. So, DC Wisdom 15 saves.
Darn it.
So it makes it
wait.
save at the end of your turn. It will take a legendary action to attempt to strike Holoc. 28 to hit you.
Yes.
It will grapple you instead of doing damage. DC 18. You escape.
That athletics +9 really helps.
Yeah, no joke. Okay. That was its legendary action at the end of Horgold's turn. Vergeros, you're up. Safe though. Save passes.
That makes it. Yep.
So that's save number 2.
Beat it.
Yep.
One more.
Close call.
Striggs, you're up.
Do I notice what's happening to the guy on the table?
Yes, you can see the person, female, human or humaniform person on the table.
But is there like something coming out of her, like a mechanism that's draining that white fluid or something?
Yes, there's a mechanism
yellow thingy.
from her mouth draining that yellow fluid from her. And every time she kind of makes a dry heave sound, you see some more fluid come out and drop into the glass container.
Is that on this side or on the other side?
So hold on. So her head marker. Her head is at this end of the table, and the mechanism is here.
So if I would move here, I wouldn't be able to like pull it out.
No, but you could reach. So it's held onto her face by like a leather strap, so you could reach the back of that if you were like here.
I could cut it with my dagger, right?
Yeah.
From here?
Yep.
Or from here?
Yes, you have 5. You have enough reach for that.
Yeah. That's about it because I can't move. I will do that.
Okay.
As an action, I guess.
Yeah, it would be an action to do that carefully. So
yeah.
So you cut the strap. Make a strength check just to make sure you can actually cut through the leather straps.
Strength saving throw or just a normal strength check?
Normal strength. 13. You're working on it. You think you can get it off of her probably next round. It'll take a minute.
Okay, fine.
Well, okay, it'll take
6
12 seconds instead of 6.
Yeah. Oh, another action on the next turn, fine.
Right. You got about half. You got like there's two straps with buckles there, and you cut through one of them, and the other one is still attached. He's taken 2 legendary actions, I think, so far. Yes, he's taken 2 legendary actions. So he will take a third. Hollock, you are being a pain. Like you keep escaping. So it is going to move. It's going to move as legendary action. It's going to go through here, make a DC what saving? 14?
15.
Dex. Needs a 15?
Yes.
All right, so does not save. So
1
stops
damage
there.
and you stop your movement.
Those?
And you move his half.
Yeah.
Or 10 less.
He doesn't care about pain. But he did stop there. So, that was its legendary action. After Striggs' action, Grunthos, you need to make a save.
Holocol.
Oh yes, you can make it. You can make a
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity, as a bonus action.
A reaction.
A reaction. That hits. 14 damage?
14. Yes, 12 piercing, 2 lightning.
Okay. Gronthos saved. Marcus, successful save.
Have done. Next one up.
Hollock, you're up.
Oh, I will move behind it. So I'm technically stabbing it in the back, am I?
Yes. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Facing isn't a thing in this one. Yeah, that hits. That plus 12.
That plus 12. Yes, 13 for this.
Okay. He's
And
looking very beaten up now.
16 for the second one.
Holy buckets, Batman. After Hollock, it's its turn. All right. And then it gets to Horgold, do you look like you've taken any damage, or do you look at all beaten up or not?
Not at all. I look frankly new. Maybe some dust from the rock elementals, but that's it.
Incapacitated. Okay, so you currently count as incapacitated, correct, Verderos?
Yes.
So he's going to take a chunk out of you with his bite and then punch Hollock. So, he gets advantage because it hits.
It hits.
So, you automatically take a failed saving throw, I believe,
As long as it's not a crit, then one save. One save.
and you
One.
take 11. Your max hit points is reduced by 11, or are reduced by 11.
So 1 failed saving throw and 11 hit points are reduced by 11.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he is going to punch you, Holocall.
No.
And miss. So you are not grappled. And that's the end of his turn. Horgold, you're up. Oh wait, he healed. He healed from the bite.
Flanking.
No,
I'm gonna drop my crossbow there. Gonna grab my sword.
which
He's
sword?
looking at
And
Lock Hall, right?
It doesn't matter. He's flanked, so we got an advantage.
It does matter which sword you're using though.
That one.
I
We didn't see anything.
didn't see anything.
Darn
we
it!
go
Was it
again.
23?
Big scream kept him posted. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Okay, makes a
That's
difference.
17. I hope a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Damage on the other one was bigger though. But yeah. 16 damage.
16 damage. All right.
Magic. Well,
Wait.
8 magic, 8 sneak.
Yeah, good enough. It gets a legendary action at the end of your turn. So it's going to punch at you. 19 hit. Okay, dodge.
It is right.
When an attacker that you see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attacker's damage against you. Okay, so it's trying to grapple you, not...
Oh.
It tries to grapple me.
Yes, it's punching at you to
Oh.
grab you. So,
Oh no! Come on, grapple me.
Acrobatics.
yes, but did it hit you?
Yeah, it hit me.
Okay, so make a DC save against being grappled. DC 18.
I will use the... What was the dexterity one?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh, I failed that one.
We don't
doesn't
see
I?
it, so you can
see it.
re-roll.
Oh, cool.
Just roll it. I don't know what the deal is. There you go. Nope, failed it. You are grappled.
Yeah. No. Come on.
He has a thing for
Ring of Evasion. Ah, there you go. When you fail a
No,
dexterity
that's-
saving throw while wearing it, it's not a dexterity saving throw though.
It is.
It is. Okay, now it's not. Technically, it's not.
It's
I don't know
it's,
when to just make a saving throw, not a dexterity check.
It's
Or a
skill check.
it's a skill
Oh,
check.
darn it!
Check.
Darn it!
Sorry, sir. That much. Missed it by that much. All right, so he has a hold of you, Horgold. Virgeros.
Saving throw, I think.
Yes.
Yes, saving throw.
Yes,
You
I'm
may-
safe.
yeah, stable.
You are no longer have 1 HP?
No, 0,
No.
but is still unconscious.
But I
but
don't
won't
have to. Yeah,
You're no longer dying.
I'm no longer bleeding and such. I'm stabilized.
Stable. Yeah.
Yes.
Unless he takes damage again.
Right.
Yep.
Enter, don't give him.
At the end of your turn, Verdros, he is going to bite at Horgold. 21 to hit you, sir.
I will take my uncanny debts for that.
Okay. So you take half of 8 plus 13 damage, so 4 plus 6, 7. Sorry, 4 plus 7, so 11 damage. 7 of it lowers your Maximum HP. And that is all of its bonus actions. Striggs, you're up.
Well, I'll continue cutting the band from her head and then pulling it out.
Yep. So you cut the band from her head. She kind of, and just this tube starts coming out of her mouth. You can kind of see her face a little bit. She is like glistening with sweat and tears, and as she just starts hurling, and about an 8-foot long tube comes up out of her mouth and plops onto the ground, and the length of it on the ground like hisses as it kind of etches into the floor.
Interesting. So it's something acid. Well,
You still have movement left, and she's kind of coughing and hacking, and yeah, very.
well, my friend's gonna need me first, so I'm gonna first move out back. Do I have my full movement or half? Or...
Yeah. So she is still there's like straps holding her down at the table, and you can see like her hands and feet are bound by bindings of some sort or other.
Yes, but she's not suffering anymore from like
Right.
contraption.
Yes, the contraption
that's
is
good enough.
Good enough. All right.
Good enough. So do I have full movement or half or
Full?
Oh, very interesting. Then I'll be moving here, and I can't do anything else yet.
Okay. Grunthos.
Or do I still have a bonus? Don't think I do. And the stabilize is not even a bonus actions.
No, it's an action.
Yeah.
Grunthos, make your save. Success.
2
Pollock.
success, 0 failures.
Very nice.
Yeah, I had a failure because he grabbed a piece of
Yeah.
meat from my.
But you don't have a failure anymore because
Yes.
you stabilize.
Yep.
Okay.
I will stab it again.
16 hits.
That is 13.
And that also hits.
14.
Okay. It's looking very beaten up, but it kind of takes a deep breath. It kind of pulls itself together a little bit, and takes a bite out of Horgold. 20 hit. Yep. Do you take half of that? So 6 plus 13 is 3 plus 7, 10 total damage, 7 of which lowers your maximum HP. He gets that hit points back. And then he's simply going to punch you for the rest of it. 20 to hit.
I'm still working up my maximum hit points at this point.
Sorry.
20 hits, yeah. I'm not sure. The Uncanny Dodge doesn't say once a turn or something.
Doesn't it say
it's
as
your
reaction?
Oh,
Yeah.
reaction. Yeah, you can
And
only
you get
use
one
it
reaction.
once. Yeah. So I need to take this.
So 11 more damage.
Wait, he doesn't have an escape saving throw from that unarmed strike.
This is just
What?
damaging. He is grappled.
Yeah.
He is just getting damaged now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
You are bloodied. Ooh, vampires like people who are bloodied. That was its turn. Horgold, you're up.
Don't Horgold and Horgold and Warlock have advantage because of flanking?
Yes.
Second question. Seeing he's still on the spikes, doesn't he get an extra damage point from that?
No, he doesn't.
Only when
move.
you move. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's not moving, strangely enough. Anyway, Horgold, you have an action?
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna try it again.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Misses.
Ooh, now I need to find the funny one.
That was funny.
Well, he's
Necromancers.
prone. That means even more advantage now. It's just advantage.
Necromancers are just healers with bad timing.
Okay, yep. So, end of each of its turn, and each time it takes damage, make another wisdom saving throw on a successful spell ends. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, so it's prone, and be incapacitated, unable to. So it is currently incapacitated. So it doesn't get to take its special actions. So it is prone and incapacitated.
And I yell, "Don't damage it. He is prone for a minute."
Horgold, that was the end of your turn. Well, you're no longer grappled, so you can move if you wish.
No. Incapacitated is cannot take actions or reactions, and prone means you get advantage on attacking him.
Right.
It also says the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. The movement option is to crawl unless it stands up by using half its movement.
Oh, so
attack roll.
It's not incapacitated? It is incapacitated.
It's both, right? But incapacitated is just cannot attack or react.
Oh, okay. So it's not prone, it's just incapacitated.
Isn't it both?
It's both.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it says both.
Good. Whatever. It's you're no longer grappled, Horgold. And after that, Verdros, can you act at all or not?
I'm still at 0.
Yeah, after an hour you get like 1 HP back or something like that.
It's not yet an hour.
No. All right. So Striggs.
I think y'all don't attack.
The vampire is laughing uproariously.
Wait, does it cancel on attack?
It gets a save every time it takes damage.
So do you want me to hit it or not? I yell to Horgold because
No.
you said something about not hitting it. Well, okay, then I'll stabilize.
Help our friends.
So make a healing check, I think is what it is.
Medicine.
Thank you.
I'm not a good surgeon.
So, Grunthos, you may take his medicine roll instead of your healing saving throw if you wish. I don't think you're gonna wanna, but after Striggs, Grunthos, roll your save. You fail. Hollock.
So it's due these tricks, his medicine check. He confused.
Yes, I'm not a medic.
Hollock, your turn.
My turn.
You may attempt to help out Grunthos. You may attack the vampire if you wish.
No, Robert said not to.
You could drag your unconscious friends away from the vampire.
How far could I drag
Half your movement.
So I could squeeze past the vampire and move him to small.
Yeah, the vampire is incapacitated, so
You cannot react.
Yep. So yes, you can go to there.
Okay, then I do the dragging of the jaws.
All right. There you go. Yes, you can share squares. Don't worry about it.
Could just stand over him.
Basically.
I have a nice black square around me now.
After Hollock, it's his turn. Okay. So you see him get less damaged looking, and then he gets to make another will save, right?
Yeah.
It does not succeed. So he still finds your joke funny for some reason. You don't get it. Horgold, you're up. He's there laughing on the ground, but he's getting less beaten up looking.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's indeed a problem, but let's get our people up first.
We don't have any healing.
I do.
Oh,
Got healing potions, but I can only give one of them healing potions.
You can feed a healing potion to an incapacitated friend as an action.
Yeah, but now I have to pick.
well, one is still in his death saves, and we know how good Strix is at medicine, so.
I move around the caltrops.
Yep.
And maybe even move a little bit further away from him.
Yep.
And I feed Gruntos a healing potion.
Okay. Roll your healing. Grunthos, heal 7. You are at 7 HP, and you are no longer passed out.
Yay.
I still got some movement left.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay. After Horgold, Verdros, you're out. Striggs.
I didn't really know what to do. Oh, wait, he healed Gruntos, right?
Yes, Grunthos is now. He's currently prone, but awake and health.
Okay, I am while he's laughing still gonna cast Chromatic Orb on him.
Okay.
With advantage at
Yep.
level 2.
Sure.
It's my last level 2 slot.
Hits.
Yeah, got advantage.
20, right? Yeah. Oh, thank God. So that's 23 damage. And he makes a wisdom saving throw, right?
He makes a wisdom saving throw.
With
He no longer
advantage.
finds the joke so funny. So.
But he's still prone, right?
Yes. At the end, are you done, Striggs?
Yes, that's the only thing.
All right. At the end of your turn, his epic legendary action is to get himself up and come into here.
That means he moves through the caltrops.
No, sadly not.
No? Ah, damn it.
All right. So that was his legendary after Striggs' action. Grunthos, you are up. There's a vampire in front of you. He looks unamused.
I'm prone. How
half your
I know
movement
he
to get
heals,
up.
but how? Yeah, how worn does he look?
He's bloodied. I mean, he's not bleeding, but he looks bloodied. So not near death, but definitely unhappy. And yes, half of your movement to stand up.
Stand up and use one of my level 2 spell slots to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
This is going all out.
My character will suggest flank him from the other side of me.
Yes, you can still move more.
Move opposite Striggs. Not that I needed that, but other people may need that later. And just stab wildly.
Go for it.
Oh,
That's a crit.
don't you get double spear fire damage on Hunter's Mark as well?
Nope.
Said.
All right, so how much damage did he just take? Other than lots?
36? 30, 36, I think.
24 plus 10, 36. Right?
Yep.
Okay, he looks real beat up now. But he gets a legendary action at the end of your turn. He's used one.
Which isn't over yet.
Oh, well, if it's not over
He
yet.
gets 2 attacks.
22 hits. You stab him and he
21.
What?
Another 21 damage.
Okay. You stab it and he poofs into mist. And there's now a cloud of mist in front of you. And his legendary. Okay, is your turn over now?
Yeah, now it's over.
So you watch him float away. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Attack of opportunity.
Twice. Or not. I don't know how that works.
I can get one if he's still attackable.
Yeah.
So
Same.
it is incorporeal. He cannot be hurt by non-magical things.
Well, my spirit is very magical.
Yes.
I don't think spells can be cast during attacks of opportunity, right?
No.
Warcaster, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
So roll your attack.
17 hits.
17 hits.
I don't see the 17.
Didn't see it though.
I didn't either. So roll it again.
Oh, something's coming.
12 misses.
Daggone it.
So you stab at him, but your spear misses. Okay, so he's got a movement speed in mist form. Hold on, I gotta make sure I do this right. Oh, that never mind. I did something else wrong, but it's fine. All right, so that was its legendary action at the end. So if it's moving as a legendary action, you don't get opportunity attacks. Is what I've been doing.
Very
wrong.
interesting.
So Hollock, you're up. It's done. I think that was its third legendary.
So I see it kind of fleeing in a cloud form.
Yes.
Or how does it? It's just a cloud.
It's just a cloud. These doors are open, so it's just a cloud of mist.
So I think I do not know that I can step a cloud, so I will shoot Eldritch Blast at it.
All right. Shoot your Eldritch Blast at it. That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, just one with a 7.
So 7 damage. Okay. I don't know how vampires at 0 hit points work, so I'm going to ask you guys. Does that destroy it, or does that cause it to basically, air quotes, fail a saving throw?
I have no clue.
I'm going to say fail a saving throw. We'll treat it as a NPC. So, it's got one death save marked on it. Failed death save marked on it.
So does that mean each time he gets damage, he fails a saving throw?
Yes, if he's at 0 hit points. However, it is his turn. Oh no, it's his turn, but he is at 0 hit points, so he does not regenerate health points. So
I'd hope so.
He makes a death save. He passes, so he is at 1 and 1. And he can continue to flee. So 5, 10, 15, 20. There. All right. After his turn, Horgold, you're up.
As my action, I pour a health potion into Vic.
All right. Oh, sorry. One step back a step. So when he was moving, Striggs and Grunthos, you hear the gal on the table thing crying, let me up, I want him, let me up. Okay, now Horgold, your turn.
I'll do the same.
Okay.
And then I move.
So, Vigorous, you now have 7 HP and you are no longer incapacitated.
Thank you.
What do I know about? Well, he's fleeing, so
Yes.
he's scared of us. What do I know about vampires or something like this in general? I know he's scared.
Religion knowledge check. You know that he's a vampire.
And he's scared.
But he's fleeing.
Yeah. I don't like fleeing people.
Did you have a movement you wanted to do, or?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very dark in there.
Oh,
I got a
torch.
Oh, you have a torch?
Yeah, I got a torch.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then never mind. If you got a torch, you're fine.
Pollock dropped this one, but Horgold didn't.
All right.
No, I light up a torch when it was dark and I was alone.
Vergeros, your turn.
Wait.
Oh, wait, no.
Is this door open?
That door,
No.
yes, was open. It is open, and he gets a
Okay.
legendary action to move.
Because I can dash as a free action.
Right. So if you were to move further, then move further, but that's where he's going to go at the end of your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass him probably.
Okay.
Freaking line tool.
So many lines.
I end up there.
All right, so you end up next to this cloud of mist.
Yeah.
Vergeros, your turn. Half your movement to stand up, otherwise you're good to go.
So that means, yeah, I know. Shit.
So many lines.
Means I can go 15 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, moving.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I didn't know about the girl and all that stuff, right?
Yep. You never saw her. Actually, the only people who've seen her, I think, are Grunthos and Striggs.
Pollock
saw
also
her.
did.
Oh yeah,
I
Hollick
saw
passed by
her
close
as well.
enough.
Yeah.
I saw her as well because I have dark vision.
Dark vision. Okay.
I stood right to the wall here.
Fair. All right.
There.
You did not see her, so you're the only one who doesn't know about her, Horgold.
Yep. Then my actions are sound.
All right, Striggs, you're up.
Do I know how dangerous vampires can be when they run away, and how long it would take if they come back dangerous?
I think you failed your knowledge religion roll earlier, so no.
Did I? I
Yeah.
don't remember. It's fine.
You think it's like a DC 15, and you rolled under that,
Yeah.
so.
Then I don't know, so I'll go help the girl up.
All right.
But I can only move here, and so I do dash to get next to her.
All right. So you dash next to her.
I can. Can I try and start removing stuff as a bonus action? Still
Sure,
have my dagger in
you
the
could-
hand. So
You could
it's
try it. The things holding her down are like reinforced banded leather straps, so
do you have like a way to open them easily from the? outside?
they are held down with clasps, so It's going to be a movement action to undo the clasp. Or, sorry, it's going to be an action
Action. Yeah, got it.
to undo the clasp.
Then
not
I'll just wait for that.
locked or anything. It's just like clasped. All right.
Sadly, it's not locked. I have spells for that.
Grunthos.
Move up and start letting her loose.
Okay. So you're able to undo one of the two straps holding her down. And she still has bands on her hands and feet after those are done. All right. Hollock.
I suddenly find myself in the dark because all the light sources went away.
So it's difficult terrain to move through the dark. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. That's the second time that's happened to you.
So
Don't you have torches anymore?
in my backpack, but I don't think I can light it. I have to find it in the dark.
So roll a survival.
Oh,
Yeah, I would say
Survival?
survival
Sleight
too.
of hand.
The torch lying in the north, is that still going?
No, it's out. So, survival check to light your torch while you're in the dark. DC probably 10. Yeah, you light your torch. So that's an action. So you still have a movement.
I have a shield and a spear in the handle. I don't think I can move and unequip the shield and light a torch.
You have to drop one. Either the spear or the shield.
And then I drop my shield.
Okay. So you have a shield at your feet, a torch in your hand, and a spear in the other.
And I can still move?
Yes, you still have movement, so you can still move.
Oh, okay. I saw Horgold chasing the mist, right?
Yep.
Then I chase after him.
All right. So vampire will do the whatever it is action.
Disengage.
And move to there.
I don't think you can move via full speed on disengage.
Disengage is a full action usually, and then
Oh
you
yeah,
still
your
have to
action.
move.
Yeah. Action to move your move.
Yes. That's what he just did. Horgold, you're up.
Measurement tool again. Where is it? There. I'll go stand in front of him and slap him with my sword.
All right. Oh, he should have made a saving throw. So hold on. Let me roll a d20. Or no, that's not how it works. All right, so it's fine. Roll your damage.
It didn't show up?
Nope. Or your attack did not show up.
Now it does.
23 hits. So that's
16.
2 failed.
It's fails, yeah.
So, all right. At the end of your turn, it will take a legendary action to this cloud of mist kind of moves around you and through the gaps in the door just to your up, and he goes there. All right, that is the legendary action. It is now Verdros.
This is legendary action, right? So I don't get that attack of opportunity.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm ready to
You can dash, which basically doubles your movement if you wish as well.
Well, I can dash as well.
Yeah.
It
So you-
takes an action, but you only can move. You do not like
You can't
fight and stuff.
attack, but basically you can move your 30 feet and then move another 30 feet.
Like that.
Yep.
It is a very useful thing.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I couldn't use that the previous time, or
No, previous time you use it. Basically, you stood up.
okay.
So no dashing. Strings, you're up.
I start opening clasps.
All right. So you undo. She is now unbound from the table. And she starts like kicking her hands and feet and straining against the things binding them.
Dude, calm down. Or well, dude, girl, calm down. You're almost gonna free.
she's like pale and sweaty and she's not all there. Like she looks like she's been bound to this place for hours, if not days. So she's trying to wiggle herself kind of to the floor, I think. Grunthos, you're up.
What else is keeping her to the? Were they shackles? Or
So there
more
are
letters?
like shackles. Her hands are shackled together and her feet are shackled together. And they are shackled they are like locked.
But she could move if she just got to her feet.
She can take small
Probably.
steps, yes. But she looks like she's fighting, like fighting the shackles.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on level 2 on her. While saying, calm down, calm down. You're safe.
Roll your healing. I'm not seeing it if you rolled it.
Now?
I still didn't see it. There we go. All right, so you heal 12?
12
All right.
hit points.
So her like demeanor, her like tone gets much healthier. She kind of takes a like less labored breath. She calms down a little bit. She kind of looks at you, Striggs, with a like relieved a little look on her face, and then she goes and just starts vomiting violently. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, to avoid getting vomited upon. This is actually rather important. Dexterity.
10.
Ooh. Okay. Take 15 damage as you are splashed and covered with acid. And bits and pieces of like a head and attached to part of a shoulder and an arm and like part of a torso and part of a leg, and this just pieces of people start coming out of her mouth.
That ain't good.
She's just unloading. It's and the smell is horrendous.
Get it out of your system, girl.
And she yeah, that it's not very pleasant.
I have rations, but I don't think that would improve the situation currently.
No, she spends an incredible, it feels like a very long time vomiting, and there's just pieces of human people all around you.
If
And then
I
she kind
can,
of takes a deep breath and calms down.
if I can, I'll try and prestidigious myself with prestidigitation to like clean myself and the surrounding. Just put it in a corner somewhere.
That'll have to be an action on.
Yeah.
And I've now forgotten whose turn it is. So, who just went?
Horgold,
just went.
right? Yeah. No,
Grunthos just went.
Yeah.
Holocall, you're up.
I dash behind the other two.
Okay.
Bursts down the door. No.
I think that's it.
Yep. His turn.
Okay.
All right. That happens. Horgold, you are up.
I investigate the door, unless that's an action.
No. Roll. What? Just. What's your passive investigate?
+9, so 19.
Sure. That is not so. So the door is locked, but not. There's no like. You don't see any like mechanical devices on it or anything.
So yeah, then I need to unlock it.
Yep. So slide or thieves' tools.
Slide of
Thieves' tools. 10 is not a success.
Do I know if the door go inwards or outwards?
The door opens into the room.
Then I'll tell Holok from.
You could
try
also
to
just
break
hit.
it in.
Yeah.
All right. So
Break it in, and I will just move out of the way. Right there.
All right. All right. After Horgold, Vergeros.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to ready a firebolt for if the door breaks and I see the enemy, that I can hit him immediately after that.
All right. So you're holding your
Is that
action
possible?
to see an enemy. All right. Striggs, you're up.
Well, I'll cast prestidigitation to clean myself and the surroundings, but and her, of course, to clean her up a little. I don't know, is she actually clothed or not?
Yeah, she is wearing a dark tattered dress. And she had a surprising amount of dirt and grime on her. And like so you clean her up, you clean yourself up. You clean up the acid on the floor and everything. And she kind of looks at you when you clean her up, kind of gratefully, because it feels icky to be icky. So she smiles at you with entirely too many teeth.
How many is too many?
Well, they're sharp and pointy, and her mouth is bigger than it should be for the size of her head. Also, the fact that she was able to vomit pieces of person that are as large as you out of her human-sized body is a little odd.
What happened to you? I'll ask. We probably don't have time for the entire story, but
she she says basically, I was captured. He invaded my home and built this, and we'll get to the rest of the story later. All right. After Strix, Grunthos, you're up. She's no longer fighting.
I am going to try to catch up.
You move at half speed through the caltrops unless you want to risk getting stuck there.
rocket jump.
Can't he
Oh,
just
rocket
go
jump
there
works just
like
fine.
that?
You're not
Oh.
walking.
Yoink!
Yoink. Can he still dash, or is that an action?
That's an action.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically his move. And that's his turn. That's
He can't move either.
yeah, you can't do that and move.
Using my action to substitute my own movement for the spear's rocket jump-ish ability.
Right.
Got it. Very nice.
All right. Nice angle on the straight line, by the way. After Grunthos, Hollock, you're up.
I move into position and try to force the door open with whatever I have to roll.
Strength check. If you're just trying to shoulder it down, strength check. If you want to damage the door, then it's just roll your damage.
Question, yeah. How
If
many
you have siege damage.
doors?
Strength check is just a straight DC. Damaging the door, I'd have to look up the stats on doors.
Will do the strength check.
All right. DC, that's not quite high enough to knock it off its hinges. You think if you get a couple of you standing, basically, if you guys can work together and get advantage on a strength check.
The help action.
Yeah. So if you want to do that on somebody's next turn, well, you can't. But hold on, I lost track of my There we go. Its turn. Okay, Horgold. You can, now that he's tried that, you could walk back up and try, like, you get here and just try to unlock it again.
I'll try that again. Not really good at it for some reason.
Please help each other.
All right, Vergeros, if you wanted to help Hollock, just get next to him and then say that you want to help him. I think that gives him advantage on his roll. Otherwise, you could substitute yourself for him and you could try a strength roll.
Only Skyride was in the personal handbook. It's a very fun spell.
Knock would also work if anybody had that.
I do, but I don't have the spell slots.
Well, that's
and I'm
too
not
bad.
there.
And you're not there. Oh, you have knock? There are locks on the thing, by the way. Oh, you don't have the spell slots. Never mind.
On what things were you talking about?
The shackles holding her hands and her feet.
Oh, I thought they were just normal. I mean, it took me an action to normally do it, and otherwise it would take me an action and a spell slot to do it.
No. The straps holding her down were an action. The shackles are locked. Manacles. Thank you. That is the proper term. All right, you just gonna do the assist action, Vergeros?
Fosca.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
I just refreshed.
Yeah.
Unwantedly. So yeah, I'm going to assist him.
All right. Striggs, you're up.
So I'll just say I'll just now notice the actual locks on the things. If you could wait for like a while we rest up afterwards, I could get those off. But for now, I think we have to go and help our friend. I'll try and drag her along for now, I guess. Or
she's bigger than you, so you can help her up, and she can move it at basically about 10 feet around, and walk after you if that's what.
I mean, she said like, "Let me take him" or something, right? So that's why I'm helping her move, I guess.
Just leading her? All right, I need a marker for her. Sure, that'll work. That's her. Okay. After Strix, Grunthos.
Dash.
Okay.
Just getting.
Hollock, roll your strength check with advantage. Hey! You and Vergeros apply your shoulders to the door, and it crunches open, revealing the interior of this room, where you see 4 caskets. You don't see him. You don't know which caskets he's in. That's actually important. Sorry, I should have hidden him.
Yes.
Actually important, but just don't metagame it.
Just move him out and say he's somewhere else now.
Okay, yeah, actually that's a good idea. So
Yeah.
I will move him there, and I will roll 1d4 in secret. And that will be the chest he's in. All right. It's his turn. Horgold, you're up. Door's open.
Enter.
Yeah. Can I? Did I notice some piece of him, like an amulet or special piece of clothing?
No.
He was dust.
He was a mist.
He was a myth.
Yes, but he fought him.
So this. Yeah, I don't know enough about vampires, I think. Can I make a religion check that vampires keep something or some?
I mean, did you read stories about it? That's how I would.
You've already made a religion check to know stuff about
True.
vampires, and so you don't.
Yeah, I failed that one.
Yeah, you failed it. So
I will just go in.
okay.
Not surprisingly, maybe hide
Okay. Works.
and ready for my short bow for anything that comes up with a fireball.
I hope you exclude allies.
Yes.
Yeah, something that comes up from the caskets.
Right. After Horgold, Vergeros, you're up.
Could I use see invisibility to see where the vampire is, in which coffin it is? Or...
No.
Okay. I'm going in.
No.
I'm going to use firebolt on the first coffin on the left.
Okay. Okay. Roll your damage because it's hard to miss. The coffins are a dark wood. Holy.
It's with fire damage as well.
Okay, so you do 37 or 27 damage to this coffin, which blasts the lid off and exposes a sessile form of a vampire. And I don't know how you managed to actually magic that up, but so the coffin lid is off of him, and he is lying there undamaged by the spell, but you destroyed his coffin lid. Everything is fine. All right, Striggs.
I say to the guys behind, still in the hallway. He's on the left side of the room, on the left.
Right, she's gonna move on your
Oh.
turn, Striggs.
Ignore the sneak damage. It's just 7 damage.
What damage?
There is no damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
It didn't.
it didn't show up.
up. That one?
All right. So to destroy a vampire, you guys can all make.
That one?
Yep.
Yes.
You did.
And that one misses probably.
Question about killing vampires. Okay.
That was my readied action, but a 9 probably doesn't hit.
You have advantage because it's incapacitated, so it does hit. You do 4 damage to it.
Fire.
Fire damage. Okay. D. So you light the vampire on fire. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough. So with everything else, you light the vampire on fire. It catches fire like a paper or something else that's fairly flammable, and he kind of lets out a scream as him and his coffin are consumed, leaving pretty much just ash behind. And we are out of initiative.
I sigh deeply.
Oh, by the way, before I get to the door here, I'll use prestidigitation to move the caltrops aside.
Sure.
So we can safely move through.
It takes a while with prestidigitation since it's not mage hand, but yeah, it's fine. So after a few moments, you and Striggs and probably young adult or old teen woman come shuffling down the hallway. I would like Hollock and Horgold to make an intelligence or wisdom roll, whichever is higher.
Oh, by the way, I'm kind of player assuming this, but I'm assuming she's part of like an experiment or something. That's how it looked, I think. But
we'll get to that. So you both think she looks familiar, but you can't place her face. You know you've met her before, and she heads into the vampire room, sees the pile of ashes, and just kind of collapses onto the floor. You're thinking in relief and just sheer exhaustion, and we will go ahead and end it there. So thank you everybody for watching. It's been great having you here. We'll be back again with this in 2 weeks, I think on the 1st of November or the 2nd. I don't know, whatever 2 weeks is from now. And then I believe after that we will go ahead and go as a weekly plan. So 2nd November, yep. So the current plan will be 2 weeks from today. We will come back to this session. It's been great having you here. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.